As a Colorado Springs native, being proud of where I was born is very important, much like it is to a lot of people. And I want to make sure that our community is known for being one of the best cities in the country. And I want people to come back to Colorado Springs and be like, I loved it there. I have great memories of where they were, even if they were only here for a short time. When you listen to what someone says, you can repeat it back. But when you say, I hear what you're saying, and what I think you're saying is this. And we've done this time and time again. We've been selling real estate since 2005. And when we've been able to actually take the time to listen to what people actually want and what their story is and what they're trying to accomplish, not only looking at it as the real estate investment piece, but making sure we're doing right for their family is one of our strongest attributes. And we want to make sure that we're giving back to every single part of our community, whether they're military, whether it's families, whether it's health. We want to make sure that we're impacting people, and that's really at the core of who we are. That's how the company started, was from the nonprofit basis. That's where we came from, and that's who we are.
Aside from finding the actual home that you're going to be purchasing, it's also very important that we want you in the right neighborhood and the right community for you and your family. So whether you want to be in a tight-knit community, whether you want to be in an HOA, whether it's important to you what the amenities are there, do you want a pool? Do you want to be in a gated community? We want to make sure that we're giving you all of those options and finding that for you. Is it important that you're being able to have mountain views and walking the trails of this beautiful city? Our team is very sensitive to make sure that we're here for you, and that we set our calendar for your time here, because we know when you've only got a little bit of time, we want to make sure that we get to see everything that you want to see while you're here, because that is what you come for, to make sure you're finding the home of your dreams.
Treasurer Davis' team really made us feel like we were their only clients, and that was huge to us, because we knew that they had not just the interest of selling a house, but the interest of finding the right house for us.
He was great at guiding us towards what would work best for our family. With kids, getting the feedback that he saw other children playing on the street. Well, that matters to us because we wanted to make sure our kids had other kids to play with.
And we went from the little, starter house to, we need a family home. We need something big that we can raise our kids in and watch them grow and thrive. And because our daughters are, they are our lives. They're such a huge part of who we are. Now they are in college and, thriving on their own. They're in nursing school and just starting to walk out their own dreams. And my husband and I are back to another change, another season of our life that says, we're almost empty nesters. We don't need the 6-bedroom home. We don't need as much maintenance and things to take care of in a home. So we're now looking at downsizing. And when I started in real estate over 10 years ago, I started working with a lot of local builders and helping hundreds of clients through the new construction process. And trust me, there's a lot of moving parts, from the initial contract to the design center and choosing all the finishes that you want, through the walkthroughs, the warranties, the closing. You need someone who's experienced in that, who's walked through that with clients hundreds of times before. Because, having a builder represent themselves and then having an agent represent you really can make or break your experience in the new construction process.
You may be wondering, is now the right time to buy? Can I even afford to buy a home? What kind of down payment do I need? Is my credit score high enough? What's the right neighborhood for me and my family? Who do I even reach out to? Just know that no matter what you're going through or what questions you may have, our team is here to serve you.
So when you're in the military, you're kind of thinking about right now. You're thinking about the next deployment. You're thinking about the next move. You're thinking about right in front of you, because sometimes that's all you can think about. And sometimes thinking further is just too much. But one thing that I know for sure is that retirement in the military can be a really great thing when done right. And we want to make sure that we accomplish that piece with getting them in touch with resources, but also making sure that we're looking at real estate as an investment for them. If that's something that they're choosing to add to their portfolio, we want to make sure that we're having that as an added piece to that. And that's where we come in by looking at it and saying, what are you looking to accomplish? how long do you plan on being here? What are the next steps that you're looking to do? And actually building out questions where we can really get a gauge for what they're thinking and what their plans are, so we can build an investment that matches what they're looking for. Time and time again with the military is that they will be here, they'll go to another duty station, and then they'll come back here to retire. And that's rewarding. And being a part of that process to say, I remember when you were this rank, and it's exciting to see you at this rank and now being retired. That's been an exciting part of the journey as well.
Thinking back, real estate, it's like everybody has a different story, and they're moving for different circumstances. Whether it's, purchasing a first home or purchasing an investment, building up an investment portfolio, growing a family or life changes, it's a story for them. And so it's more than just a transactional piece. It's kind of meeting them where they're at, coming alongside their journey, stepping into a role. So it's kind of like I get to be a character in their story, essentially.
Going through those inspections, contingencies, looking at closing costs, what does my credit score need to be? What are those certain requirements? It can seem very overwhelming, but we're here to break it down, coach you through the process, and make it as simple as possible.
As a real estate professional, I really like to take the time and teach my buyers step by step of the process, get them confident and excited to find their dream home.
She was always there to answer our questions. She even thought of things that as first-time home buyers we wouldn't think of. She really helped guide us down that road since we had never done it before, so we were very unsure of what to do, and she was just very, very helpful, and the rest of the team here was also very helpful.
One of the great things about the Treasure Davis team is our partnerships with local vendors that help us move through smooth buying process all the way through closing. We partner with some great local lenders that are going to fight aggressively to find you the best rates possible. We have wonderful inspectors that we work with that are easy to schedule, quick results, that help us keep on our deadlines and move through objections and resolutions. We love our local title companies that work with us closely to make sure that we're staying on our deadlines and to overall deliver a smooth closing.
Something close to my heart is serving those who serve. I've personally gone through 4 PCSs and 2 of which were overseas. I can absolutely empathize with what my clients are feeling and all the mixed emotions involved in moving overstate or from overseas. From the excitement of a new duty station to the stress of finding a new home, even a new job, I completely understand. Whether you're local or from overseas or out of state, it's my job to make sure that this transition is as seamless as possible.
I got into real estate with a dream. I had a dream to better my life, my family's life, and to do things that I didn't think were possible. And when I started off in 2005, I never dreamt that I would be surrounded by such amazing people. I never dreamt that this is what it would be. I don't think anybody can ever go into it having that big of a vision. Like they always have you write down, like, where do you see your life in 5 years? And when I look back at that paper, I literally still have it. It's a little scriggly paper. And when I look back at it, I'm like, everything that I wrote came true. With our team, I think that's something that really sets us apart from other companies and other realtors in the city. Anyone can sell you a home. We're not here to sell you a home. We're here to be real estate advisors for life. Thank you for watching the video of the selection of partners and people that we choose to have on our team and to represent you in your biggest financial investment. We are here to start that journey with you, and we would love for you to click the link below, give us a call, a text, an email. We are standing by and ready to serve you.